Hi, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. What Would You Make is a collab where everything is made from wood. So keep watching, hit that subscribe button, and get some woody ideas that are outstanding. See you later. DIY number 1 business card or picture holder. The supplies needed include a wooden easel, that's a small one from Dollar Tree, black acrylic paint, air-dried clay from Dollar Tree, wood glue, mold, and an easy cutter, and lastly, antique rub and buff. Now, I did not buy any of these supplies. I had them on hand. So it took me about a minute to figure out what part of the easel to cut down and make shorter. I used the easy cutter and reduced all of the legs. But the back legs I made a little bit shorter. I thought I made a mistake, but it worked out okay. At least it was balanced, right? Then I took out my air-dried clay from Dollar Tree and warmed it in my hands, by kneading it, rolling it in my hands, and then I put it in my mold to make a rope. And since it had many designs on it, I decided to make the smallest rope since my easel was small. I forgot to put some cornstarch in the mold first, so I had to remove the clay and redo that part. I cut the clay to size, added some wood glue on the mold, and I laid it on the sides of the easel. Then on the ledge, I used another mold that had a round center and leaves on the side. And so I did follow the same procedure. I put some wood glue on that and put that on the bottom ledge. I painted the easel after the clay had dried, and it cracked a little bit, but when I painted it black, however, it can be painted any color, but when I painted it black, the crack kind of disappeared. I may make another one and paint it in white. After the paint was dry, I took my rub and buff and brushed it over the entire easel. It looked absolutely beautiful. The only thing left to do is to put your business card or a picture of your loved one, or maybe even a note. Isn't this lovely? This would make a nice gift. I have placed mine on my desk, put my business card on there. Oh, then I had to put a little heart because of Valentine's Day is coming up. And it is just awesome. What Would You Make is a collaboration where everything you make should have some wood attached to the creation. The hosts for the collaboration are Rustic and Lace DIY and Divine Design. The guest host is OK at Home DIY. Now you really need to check out their DIYs and see what they're making. They are awesome women, and the links to their channels are listed in the description box below. Also, there are other collaborators that have made items that I am sure you will enjoy watching. And the link to the playlist is in the description box below. Let's move on to the next wood project. DIY number 2, a heart candy holder. The supplies needed include a heart-shaped box, tumbling tower blocks, beads, some antique wax, pink and plaster acrylic paint, and a cutout heart from Dollar Tree. Now, I made the heart box. Then I realized that I had some hardwood boxes that I had purchased this summer at a garage sale. Oh well. However, you can see the process just in case you want to make the heart box from scratch like I did. I didn't paint the box on the outside because I knew I was going to cover it with the tumbling tower blocks. And then I figured out how many I needed, and I just started hot gluing them one by one around the heart-shaped box. However, I had to remove a few of them because I could tell they were not lining up properly. I finally got it right, and when I did, then I painted the heart-shaped box in the color plaster. Then I got the bright idea to paint the inside gold. So I took it out to my garage because you know it is so cold outside that the hairs in your nose freeze. That would have been great if the outside of the box had been pink or black. So I had to paint over the gold with some pink paint. It was still looking a little plain, so I distressed it with some antique wax. But I had to add one more thing, and that was beads around the top. I also distressed them too with the antique wax. Now it was complete, and I think it looks fabulous. I just threw some candy inside and styled it on a few places. So what do you think? Should I have painted it all one color or painted it another color? Let me see what your ideas are. DIY number 3, a picture frame vignette. And the supplies needed include one picture frame, a piece of wood that's 2 by 5 inches in length and width, wood glue, reptile adhesive, and hot glue. I used all 3 of those glues. 3 small white ceramic houses, pink hearts, white acrylic paint, antique rub and buff, some burlap material, and wood beads. I like to make items that can be in a vignette, and I can place them any part of my home. They will look good. And the inspiration came from something that I saw on Instagram. I took an old frame that was painted gold, and I painted it all over in the color white. Then I took a piece of wood from my stash and I clipped it with my easy cutters to 5 inches because I think it was about like 6 inches. Then I left the wood natural because, I thought it needed to be a contrast. Next, I glued the wood to the frame and I made sure that it was flush to the back side because if it wasn't, then you couldn't get the burlap on or the glass. I had 3 little houses that I got last year that I suppose you use them for Christmas. And these little houses were glued to the ledge to go with the season because, Valentine's Day is coming. I hot glued pink hearts on the front of the houses. And the beads were placed in between each house. This can go with any season, and you will see a style for summer maybe and winter around Christmas of this year. Then I added some baby's breath that I had. I put them inside the little beads beside each house. I put the burlap on the back of the frame, replaced the glass back, and styled it. And isn't it pretty in pink? What a beauty. This was so much fun. If you have liked What Would You Make DIYs, please subscribe to my channel and join in the fun. I have not spent any monies making these DIYs, which was and is my goal for the next 5 months. Then I'll reevaluate because January is just about gone and I have made it through pretty much the month of January. Yay! Follow me on social media, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok for now. Thanks for watching. And I love and appreciate all of you. And remember, peace cannot be achieved through violence. It can only be attained through understanding. See you later. Bye-bye.